Hey y'all, Bay here bringing you Captaintsubasa Dream Team, and today I would like to do the ranking as you've already seen in my thumbnail and my title. Sorry for the long wait, but it takes time. This thing takes time. I have to really evaluate all the characters once again to see for myself who I think is the best characters up to date. So today I'm gonna be doing defenders, and then afterwards I'll probably go on to DMF or DM and so on, but it's not gonna happen right away. Just give me time, okay? And for defender, how I made this top 10 ranking is I of course took into account each character's stats, passive skills, and skills. Yeah, and I'm not gonna take into account their team skills, because team skills is it really depends whether it's good or not by what kind of other characters you have, right? So it doesn't meet everybody's situation. So that's why I'm only taking those things into account. And then yeah, so let's go on to the ranking right here. For number 10, it's Festjito. Although he doesn't have any passive at the moment yet. I have to say, although he's a very old character now, after 1 year or more has been passed, he's still, as a defender, I thought is one of the best characters, so I ranked him number 10. The reason is simply because his tackle is above 8,000. Well, his overall defensive stats is above 20,000. That's already, even today, very high. And what's inside? Tackle 8,000 and above. This is really high. He's probably like top 5 highest tackle characters. Yeah, for sure. Number 1 I know is, I think, Alberto, Dream Collection. Yeah, but the reason why I thought he is better than Alberto or Soda is because, unlike Dream Collection characters, because he's a Dream Fest character, it's not, although his tackle is super edgy, his block and interception is still good. You know, for Dream Collection characters, many Dream Collection characters, if something is so edgy, other stuff would go down pretty drastically, right? But this Jito, although his tackle is 8,000, his block is still 6,000 and almost 700, and interception even, it's on the 5,000s, but it's in like almost like mid 5,000. That's decent. So his tackle is so high that he could take other opponent characters like other moves than dribble for some cases. And if you think the opponent is shooting, if you block, he has high enough block stats to take it. Yeah, even today. And his physical is not bad at all. His speed, which relates to tackle, is above 6,000, and even power is almost 6,000. That's good. So he could do both tackle and block for sure, and decent interception. Sorry, everything is in Japanese, but you know what's where, right? Yeah, so that's why I ranked him number 10. And also, he doesn't have passive. If a good passive comes to him someday, probably near future, he might even go up way higher. Yeah. And in terms of what kind of skills he can get, well, he already has 2 S rank skills, block and tackle, which is already good. Even today, there's not many characters who has 2 S rank skills from the beginning, right? And on top of this, if you're lucky enough, you'll be able to get S rank interception from another Jito, or you can get other like A rank skills. There's so many Jito skills around that you're able to pick and choose. So that's why I think this guy still is number 10. And number 9 is Fest Misugi. he's a bit different from Jito, the way his stats are allocated. He's a defensive character, although he could also do DMF. I think when I do the DMF ranking, he might be in the top 10 as well. I think many people are using him more as a DMF character or DM character than DF. But even in the DF ranking, I have to say he's number 9. He is good because his stats, he's not as edgy as Jito, no, but he's well balanced. That's probably because he could also do DMF, but even as a defender today, right? The way many people play is offensively is when you match up against defenders. Unlike before when this game's launched, high block defenders were just they all they had to do is just block whether the opponent will pass or shoot. It doesn't matter if you have a high block stats, just block. That was the way. But today it's not like that. If you block and opponent has high rank pass or shot, or not shot, pass or dribble, then your block will not be able to take it unless your stats are super high, right? Like above 8,000. So but this Misugi, he has everything really well balanced. He's a bit edgy on block, above 7,000, and also tackle and interception are both above 6,000. So he has no weakness, nothing. He could do everything, just like how he is like in manga. So that's good. And his physical even, two out of three exceeds 6,000, which is power and technique, right? So he could do everything basically. So yeah, when when the opponent faces him, he'll have to really consider which one to go with, because it's really gonna be tough. If you it's gonna be hard to dodge him because he has so many options. He basically could block everything. And also his skills. He has jump block S, and he also has you can take from another Misugi S rank tackle, right? And there's no S rank interception for Misugi, but A rank interception is here. And he also has drive pass. And one thing that's really different from all the other defenders is he has pretty high offensive stats. And especially pass, it's above 6,000. So when this Misugi gets the ball from the opponent, and let's say the opponent comes back to you, try to get the ball back, but since he has so high offensive stat as a defender, you'll be able to dodge the opponent that comes to take it back. Yeah, that's another good thing about Misugi. Yeah, not only defensive, but also he's strong as a offense. Like a midfielder. So yeah, he could dodge all the opponent defenders by doing either pass or dribble or yeah, whatever. So that's why I think he's good. And also he has tenacity as a passive, which is good. You don't have to worry about his stamina. You could just use whatever skill you think is the best without thinking about the stamina. That's good. Yeah, it really matches him because there's so many good skills out there for him that you might want to put S, but even though because of tenacity, you don't really have to worry. Yeah. So, number 8 is ta-dam, Robson, Dream Collection Robson. He's like Jito. He's edgy on block. Above 8,000. There's not many characters who has block stats that exceeds 8,000, so that's good. And his power even, it's on the 7,000s. So he's super edgy on block. I think he's one of the best blockers still in the game, or maybe the best. I forgot. But yeah, that's how strong his block is. And if something is so edgy like this, even today, I think his block could take many opponents' other moves like dribble or pass. Well, if it's like, for example, Green Misaki's pass, it's gonna be hard, of course, right? My point is, if you don't have a super strong pass or dribble, his block will still take it today. That's how strong he is. Because it's so edgy. And even though his block is so edgy, and although his dream collection, his tackle is pretty damn decent too. And interception is not bad. It's on the 5,000s. And what's bad about him is the physical. Other than power, it's on the 4,000. So like I said, unlike Dreamfest characters, if something is edgy, you have to, there is a trade-off. So, which is speed and technique for him. Of course, and offense, yeah. But offense, you don't have to. Well, it's better to have higher offense, but because he's a defender, it's more good to have better defensive stats. So it's okay. But yeah, he's really edgy on block. But the reason why I put him above Misugi, I really I had to really think hard to make up my mind. But the reason why I put him higher is because his block is too edgy. Yeah. And if it's so high like this, I think as a defender, that's going to be something, one factor that's going to be really important. And yeah, plus, he has toughness type killer. Although it's C rank, 5% only, but still, you get a boost, right? You get a boost on top of this extremely high block stats. Yeah, so if you take these things into account, I thought he was higher than Jito or Misugi. So he's not rank number 8. And then rank number 7 is Vespierre. He's really similar to Misugi, how his stats are allocated. He's really evenly, well, not evenly, but he has everything at a very high level. Even something that is not as well. Well, never mind. So his block is 7,500. It's even better than Misugi, and he has also above 6,000 tackle and very close to 6,000 interception. So he could do everything. He could cover everything. And his block is super high. Super high. 7,500 is pretty damn high. Plus, his physical. Power is 6,500. And technique is above 6,000. So, it's really good. He could do everything. And his block is extremely high. And why do I say extremely high is because his reflex, whatever block, I forgot the name in English, but is 475 at max. This is one of the best blocking skills on the game. So with this skill, unlike Misugi, his jump block is only 420. There's like 55 difference. That's big. That is big. So if you put these all together, that's the reason why I say his block is so high. 7,500 isn't like Robson or Jito, but if you think about such a good skill, it ends up to become super high blocker. Yes, so that's why. And he has super high tackle, well, not super high, but really high tackle and interception at the same time. He could do everything, but block is super high. So that's why I put him as number 7. And of course, as you guys know, he has a pretty good passive, which is agility killer, but 10% boost. And because there's so many PRs in the game, you could customize him all you want. He has already S rank block, and then you could take away butterfly tackle from another PR. That's another S rank, right? And there's no S ranked interception at the moment, but he already has A ranked interception. And also, you could put B rank interception on him from another PR. So there is many skills that you could put, and like I said for Misugi, he could do slider pass as well. So you could dodge opponent forwards and OMFs by using slider pass, and he has pretty decent offensive stats as well, like Misugi. So you'll probably be able to dodge opponent, and you could put dribble or shot or even 1-2. He has so many skills. So yeah, you don't always have to put only defensive skills. You could think about what to do after you take the ball away, like by putting good offensive skills too. That's one way to raise him. So yeah, with all that, I have to say he's a really good defender. Although I think some people are using him as DM or DMF. Even as a defender, whichever way, I think he's gonna be in rank, the top 10 ranking. And for me, for defender, I thought he was number 7. So number 6 is Fest Shoshunko. This guy, I wanted to put him way higher in the ranking, but at the moment, as of today, I had to keep him at number 6. Look at his stats. It's super high. Super high. His defensive stats is above 2,000, and everything is all the defensive stats is above 6,000, although he already has above 8,000 interception. This is crazy. He's so edgy on interception, like Robson's block or Jito's tackle, but his tackle and block exceeds 6,000. When it comes to tackle, it's almost like mid 6,000. That's super high. Plus, his physical is all above 6,000, evenly balanced. This is crazy, man. This stats is super high, and he also has shot, by the way. And not only that, but thanks to his passive type link agility, if you can put everyone agility, he'll get an additional 10% boost on top of this super high stats, right? When that happens, his defensive stats, overall defensive stats will be like 23k, and his physical will be like almost like above 20k. So that is crazily high. So that's why I said I wanted to put him way higher, but the reason why I had to put him at number 6 is because his skills. There's not many skills that you could teach to him at the moment, which is really a shame. I hope Clab soon brings many skills for him, because at the moment he has interception, S rank interception from the beginning, so that's good. But there's no, well, he has A rank killer tackle right here, right? That's already here. So, but there's no S, okay? And for block, you can take away from by using removal card from another transfer Shoshunko, but that's A. So you can only do SAA for the defensive part, or you're not able to get it anymore, but there is a B rank tackle. So for those who obtained it before, when you were able to, then you might want to use that as well. But compared to the past characters I already introduced or the upcoming characters, he's really lacking skills. And when new skills for him come, then definitely he'll be one of the best defenders, for sure. But at the moment, because he only has one S rank skill, it's really hard to put him above rank 6. That's how I thought. Yeah. So that's number 6, and then comes number 5, Fest Cults. I think many of you are using him as DM or DMF rather than DF. So when I do the DM ranking, I'm pretty damn sure that he's gonna be at a very high level of DMF ranking. But even as a defender, I thought he was really good, because of course he's an interceptor. His interception is really high, 7,400. Not as high as Shoshunko, but still very high, right? And sorry, his technique is, which relates to interception, is really high, almost 7,000. That's good, right? He's really pretty edgy on interception, and he has tackle and block above 6,000, right? This is good. As a defender, today, the way opponents attacks you is they'll have like options, not like, well, the opponent forward or OMF or whoever will probably have strong shooting skill and something else like dribble or pass, for sure. Today it's like that, right? So if you only have block and you try to block, then the opponent will know that you'll select block, so they'll do like 1-2 and stuff to dodge you. But because he has super high interception and pretty high block, the opponent will have to really think hard, try to dodge your selection. Well, I mean, yeah, what you select. So because his stats are, interception is really high, and even tackle and block is better than decent. Plus, although he doesn't have passive yet, he has so many skills in the game that you're able to customize him all you want. S rank interception is here already. There is S rank tackle from the national team cults, and there is also S rank block from the past transfer limited cults. So you can do SSS, and he could do pass, he can do shot, he can do dribble, so many things. So that's the reason why I thought he's number 5. Yeah. So next comes number 4 is, not many people probably have this character, but this guy is strong, as you can see here. Look, he has above 20,000 defensive stats overall, and what's inside is tackle and block is above 7,000, and when it comes to tackle, it's mid 7,000s, and interception is still above 6,000, although he already has 2 parts that exceed 7,000. And his physical is everything is above 5,000, and speed and power is mid 5,000, so it's pretty good. So he's good. He's really strong just by looking at his stats. But not only that, his supernova is just too strong. 490, man, 490. I said Pierre's block was strong at 475, but this one exceeds even that. 490, I think, is up to date the strongest tackle on the game. And because Gentile there's so many Gentiles in the game, again, like cults, you're able to customize him all you want. Well, it really depends on what other transfer Gentile or cults you have, of course, but since there's so many, you have choices, right? There's dandy block, dandy interception, so you could do SSS, and there's also like high power tackle, power tackle. For those who want to save your stamina for tackle, you could put those as an option. And he even has S rank dandy pass, so many options. And super high stats. Plus, because he has so many skills, you could put SSSS, right? But thanks to this stamina consumption minus 20% passive, you don't have to worry so much about the stamina, right? So this guy is strong. This guy is super strong. That's why I had to say he's number 4. Yeah. I don't think many of you have this character, but you have to be careful if you're going to face him because he's going to be strong. Yeah, for sure. I say definitely he's number 4. And then number 3 is skill type Akai, the very recent Akai. Look at him. His normal transfer character, but his defensive stats is above 20,000. And his physical is not bad as well. It's 16,500. It's not bad at all. Everything is on its 5,000s for physical, and for defense, everything is above 6,000, and for interception, it's above 7,000. And even for tackle and block, it's mid 6,000. So everything is very balanced, but at a very high level, above mid 6,000s. He has everything above mid 6,000. That is strong, and that's not the only reason why I said I'm putting him at number 3. But he has this very strong passive. I forgot the name in English, but the less stamina, the stronger your skills will get, and maximum it'll be 30% boost. It's the power of the skill that will be boosted, not the stats. But so that means this aggressive interception will not be 440. it'll probably be like, I don't know, like 500 something, you know? And same thing could be said to everything that you put, because there's so many skills for Akai as well. You can put S rank block, S rank tackle for those who have them, and they'll all be like on the 500s when your stamina is low and when you max out these skills, right? That is strong. He's super strong, man. Although he's a normal transfer character, unlike everyone else in the ranking, he's the only character in my ranking who you can get from normal gacha. Yeah. That's insane, man. This guy is insane. He's not a fest or collection, but he's like them. That's how strong he is. Yeah. And you can put many skills from other Akais. Yeah, so this guy's gotta be strong. And these kind of passive is really good because you don't really have to, well, it's better that you do, but you don't really have to raise your skill level. You know? When the stamina gets low, he gets the boost, and you'll be able to use, even if the skill level is level 1, it'll be decent. Or even better than decent. Yeah. So that's why I think this passive is good, and this guy's number 3. Yeah. And then for number 2 is Derun, Collection Jito, the very recent Dream Collection Jito. Yeah. He's super high. Well, the original stats, as you can see here, is good, but not like super high like characters who exceeds 20,000. But look at his stats. Everything is really evenly balanced. Everything is on the mid 6,000 for defensive stats, and for physical, everything is around late 5,000s, right? That is already good. Way better than most of the characters, but with the Insight Master 75% boost, he'll stop everything if you read the opponent's move. Yeah. But if you don't, and when you're facing someone who has a very strong skill or stats, then it's gonna be hard for you to stop the character, because without Insight Master, he's good but not edgy. Not edgy. So if you're facing a really strong character, then you'll not be able to get it. So that's the fun part about this guy. I love this guy because I think this is how this game is supposed to be, you know? It's about like making decisions, thinking about the situation you're in. That's what's fun about this game. And this Jito brings me this fun part of the game. So I love this character. I think I love this guy number 1 because it's fun to play with him. Even as an opponent, it's fun because you have to read the opponent's mind, you know? And because Jito has so many skills, you could do put everything SSS, and it really meets his passive and his stats well balanced. Yeah, so this Jito is really good, but the reason why I put him as number 2 instead of number 1 is because he also has weakness. Like I said, if you can't read the opponent's mind, he's not edgy. That's one part, but he's strong though. Even though you can't read the opponent's mind, he's still strong. But that's not the main reason. The main reason why is there are ways to dodge him. Like if you do field pass, if someone's very strong at passing, like Misaki or like Chester, whoever, you could field pass over him, and this Jito will not get it. Yeah, against these strong passers. So there is a way to overcome this character. That's why I had to say number 2 is Jito, because number 1 character that's coming, he's just too annoying. He's just too annoying that even this Dream Collection Jito, I thought, couldn't beat him. And that is Bunnak. Fest Bunnak. This guy is insane. This guy is insane. Look at his stats, original stats already. 21,000. There's no character, a defensive character, that exceeds 21,000 originally at the raw stats. And although he already has 21k, that's super insane, he still has 18,500 physical. You know? He's just too strong. Everything is at a very high level defensive. You know, if tackle is number 3, but still it's almost 7,000. And block and interception are above 7,000. It's like saying everything. His average of defensive stats is 7,000 because it's 21,000. Right? That's insane. He could do everything. He covers everything at a very high level. Plus his physical. Power and technique is 6,600. That is high. That is high. Right? And even speed, which is supposed to be weak, is still above 5,000. You know? So even when it comes to tackle, which is supposed to be the weakest for him, is still better than decent, I think. It's strong. Even tackle is strong. So his original stats already is damn good, right? But on top of that, as you all know, his auto interception, 50%. This is just insane. This is annoying. And this bunnak, unlike other characters I introduced, there's not so many bunnak in the game, but each bunnak from the transfer has different skills, so you can collect all S's already. SSS. And when you do that, because his stats is really balanced at a real high level, he'll be able to stop everything if you put SSS. Plus, what's most annoying about him is not the stats. His stats is already good, but it's just the auto intercept 50% with this super high stats interception. It's just too annoying. It's 50%. You still have the chance to dodge him 50%, right? But by having him as a center back or somewhere, the opponent will have to think of a way to dodge him, go around him, not directly face him, right? Although you might be able to pass him by 50%, you don't know if that will happen. So people will think, that it's better to dodge him, avoid going above, like through him. So that means it will limit the opponent's path to the goal, you know. So that is just too strong. His existence is just already strong. Even if he doesn't show out, he's already strong. Him existing in the team is already annoying for the opponent. Yeah. So I have to say, this guy is number one. This guy is number one. So I hope you like the ranking. Please do leave comments if you have other opinions. It's good to debate, to give opinions, to understand what other people think. You know, this is just my ranking. So it's okay. Of course, you know, I'm not 100% right all the time. So it's good to have other people's thoughts and opinions. So please do leave comments for those who have other opinions. Yeah. So that's my top 10 defender ranking. I hope you liked the video. Please stay tuned. Please do subscribe so that you'll notice my video, because I am planning to do other positions ranking as well in the future. I don't know when. It'll take time, so please understand. But I will definitely do it. And please subscribe so that you'll be able to recognize my video right away when I upload it. Yeah. And please, of course, hit the like button to support me, and stay tuned for my future video. Thanks for watching, and bye!